With tariffs back on the table, businesses are bracing for potential trading impacts. We spoke with Gretchen Blough from Customs Brokerage at Logistics Plus about how these policies could affect supply chains and shipping costs. As Trump's tariff plans take center stage, businesses are weighing the impact on trade costs and supply chain. Trump initially declared an economic emergency to place duties on 10% of all imports from China and 25% on imports from Mexico and Canada. We spoke with Logistics Customs Brokerage Manager Gretchen Blough about these impacts.
Yeah, and from the supply chain perspective, how will this affect the average consumer?
It's going to raise the prices of everything because all of those extra added costs are going to be passed along to the consumer. The importer here in the U.S. would pay those tariffs. Canada and Mexico don't pay the tariffs, so that's a big hit for consumers when those costs are passed along to them. And then in turn, the retaliatory tariffs would lead to less exporting to Canada, Mexico, and China.
Gretchen explains what the targeted countries are: the United States' three largest trading partners in logistics, having offices in Mexico, Canada, and China. Logistics Plus handles hundreds of shipments crossing the borders daily. Shipments that could see cost impacting consumers.
Shipments crossing the border every day with different customers that we have, both back and forth, both into the U.S. and out to Mexico and Canada. So it composes a big chunk of our business.
While tariffs were paused in Mexico and Canada, for now they are not in China. Gretchen highlights while shipments already in the process of being imported and exported from China were not directly affected, there has been changes since the China tariffs have been put into place.
Seeing the China tariffs on goods so far, mostly air shipments, because stuff that was on the water already, we won't see the effects there right away, but yeah, we are seeing it already.